Erling will have bad moments when he doesn't score. Has he created maybe an unrealistic expectation by scoring so many goals so early on? People come to expect that every game, every time.
Yeah, I know, man. But the people can expect it is nice, it's good. I want that he expect too. I like when he now want to score 3 goals every day, but this is not going to happen. And I know it's not going to happen. Everybody in the world football knows it's not going to happen. If one doesn't happen, okay, it doesn't happen. And what's next? You try to do it better in the next one. So, but the expectation is there because the numbers are incredible in this guy in all his career, and scoring I don't know how many 8 or 9 or 10 goals in 5 games. So it's really good. But important is not the perfect start. But the perfect start was Arsenal. But we are there close, and the feelings that we are playing is good, and this is what we have to continue to do it.
How much better can he be in terms of all-round play? We've seen obviously his goal scoring, but Rodri said the other day that he'll learn more as he plays with you. You know, when to go, when to drop, when to go into space, that kind of thing. How much better can his all-round play become?
Time. Read what is the space. There are spaces that he can drop, but there are moments it's not necessary to drop because the space is not there. And of course, a guy with the box. So we want to play a lot of time there to produce a lot of amount of goals there or balls there, to make him feel comfortable and use his incredible weapon. So it's a guy who arrives in the box, have a sense, wow, he can score, and this is what I do. The same like Julian.
You've tried a few seasons to play with 2 players up front when sort of Sergio and Gabriel were at their peak. Is having Julian with Erling now make that a realistic option again for you?
In some games we can do it. It depends of the shape of the opponent as well. But in some games we can do it. You know, when the teams maybe we figure out defend deep or in that positions, maybe we can think, okay, we need guys with the sense of goal, and have a guys that can solve the games because have this quality. Everyone has his own quality, and this guy has his quality to score a goals. We have an incredible assist players behind, like Mgundo, Kevin, and Bernardo, Riyad, and Phil. Like they have a big talent, and Rod as well, to create these assists for them. So why not? But I would say it depends from many reasons. No specific one.
Is it games like Wednesday night where a team defends really deep, where it really helps to have more players with that sense of goal?
Yeah, but sometimes you don't know. But defend deep, not because you put much strikers. You don't have a good process. We will create more chances. At the end, we cannot forget the process to do it well, to not concede transitions. We will avoid them, the free kicks, set pieces, corners, throw-ins, and this kind of stuff that every team can beat you. But of course, in the final third, when there are a lot of players in the 80-yard box, other players, you need to strike. You need guys to. And of course, we had the past with Sergio, with Gabriel. In the past, of course, the sense of goal with Raheem, and now we have another 2 different type players. And yeah, sometimes we can do it. Or in games that we have imagined one idea of the game, the situation is going well, and we are losing or we have to win, and we have to put the guys who have this quality. That's why the club, not just myself, the club decide to take him here. Take them here.
Hi Pep. The transfer window finished yesterday, and City have set a record for player sales during one sort of transfer window. What does that tell you about the way this club operates?
Yeah, very good. They can pay the wages. No. Yeah, good. It's happened. So I think the club works really well in the past, not just this year, but this year happened what happened, and Southampton was a lot interesting in our academy players and taking 4 or 5, and of course 3 important players in the past. They were required from Chelsea, Arsenal, so that's why sometimes you want to do it and nobody wants our players. So sometimes the market doing well, you don't know what happen. So maybe we'll have this, wow, I have to win, because in the last years we won 4 Premier Leagues in 5 years. That's why we're a little bit more calm. When you are 2 or 3 years without winning, the teams, the boards, the pressure of the fans, the media, you have to change players, and the players or the sport directors or whatever, they are more, to spend more. Every year is different. So But this year happened, and yeah, we sell a lot, and our net profit is good. It's really good for the club, because the club has to be sustainable, and a part of the people believe one theory is about our economy, so we need to be balanced. So and this year and the previous one helps to be in the perfect position for the next years, and this is good.
Yeah, and people always assume that City are just about spending, don't they? But you've got
Yeah, that's true.
more than that, yeah.
No, just money.
You were talking before about getting a feel for the season. I know we're only 5 games in, but how different does this season feel to previous years?
I think we were quite consistent these 5 games, even in pre-season in America in Bayern Munich. We are quite consistent. We don't change much. Our patterns, and when we talk, is the same, and that helps give confidence to the team to don't change many things. And our part feel good. But I said many times, it's just 5 Premier League games. So far, I said in the beginning. So after back-to-back Premier League, I said I want to take a look how the people come back in the preseason, how start the game in the preseason. Still we are, because the third season after back-to-back was really good, really bad how we start. And Liverpool flew, and we could not catch him. And it was similar third season after back-to-back, and I was curious to see how the smell in the training session, in the games and preseason. We didn't play much in the preseason, but since I did one, I said, what I'm saying, I like it, and just to try to continue. So in this league, if you relax a little bit, I know what's going to happen. And the big mistake for tomorrow is think, okay, Aston Villa, and it's not start well. That would be a huge mistake for us.
Is that the first few weeks of the season and pre-season, have they been wildly different to when Liverpool won the league? Because you started quite badly.
I will have more points than that.
No, I mean with the players, have you noticed the difference on how they've reacted to training and things like that?
In general, as you know, my opinion, the behavior of the players are beyond fantastic. So I know, complain few times, and it just when you are my 7th season here, and most of the players I know them. One of the main jobs to me is just to observe, to take a look a little bit more than trainings or many things. It's just the behaviors and how they behave. They arrive in time. The moment they start, not stay 10-15 minutes after start the training session, and many details. Like I said, okay, they are ready. They are. That's why we are focused in our games, and the best example is the last game against last two games. In the last 2 games, we started a bit distracted in the beginning, 0-2. But a part of that, second half, and especially Nottingham Forest, that we spoke about that, and the team was really good, was there, and this is what to continue. How long we are going to take? 11 months. This is our duty, our job. So once we are here, we have to do our job, and it doesn't matter what happened in the past. Today, tomorrow's a game. We have to do our job, and that's why we had success in the past. Like it's the past, and you have to continue, because at the end, the nicest thing is, and we spoke about that after the game. So the way you play against Nottingham Forest, you make happy your people. So the people come here, 65,000, 70,000. I don't know how many people came in the stadium Nottingham Forest. They enjoy, they have fun. They come back home, say, oh, why? And 90 minutes was nice. What else? And I'm talking about Premier League, Champions League, this kind of stuff. It's ridiculous. It's Nottingham Forest. We have fun, they have fun. And we felt it. A lot of chances, a lot of goals. This is the reason why the people don't think about Aston Villa last season when we won. It's forgotten. There's Aston Villa tomorrow, and we have to do our job.
Hi, Pep. Kevin De Bruyne is 31. He obviously plays in central midfield. Sadly for him, he's had some quite serious injuries. How many more years can he play all the time at the very top? We're talking 2, 3 before. It's not his fault, but he's getting a little bit older, isn't he?
Who's a question for him? I have a contract 2 or 3 more years, I think so. I don't know how much.
You must monitor these things because it's part of your job. Fitness levels, stamina, contribution.
What I can say from Kevin is right now this season is miles away, much better than last season in this period. Last season, much better, and it depends of him. But I don't see it. I don't feel he's going to retire soon. That is my feeling.
Sure. Okay.
I think he likes it and he's enjoying and he's playing incredible high level. So I think.
Sorry. You used to say that replacing Sergio would be a big deal. A big challenge. You seem to have done it with Haaland, maybe. The same with De Bruyne when it comes. I mean, how difficult will that be?
Yeah, it will be so difficult.
Impossible?
No, never is impossible. But it's not easy. Not easy to replace Kevin like Sergio was. The team is the most important thing, but there are players for the amount of things they can do on the pitch and everything is not easy. But that's why we have the club here. It's not my job, but there are here Chiqui and he's the scouting department that they have to work on that and monitoring players when this kind of thing is going to happen. So football never stop, and the players have a beautiful squad, and you have top players, and maybe in winter time or maybe in the end of the season, 3-4 players I want to leave. I have better offers. I want to leave. I don't come comfortable with Pep. I don't comfortable playing here. I want to leave. The club has to be ready because the players knows that we don't want anyone here unhappy or in position they don't like. I said many times, you cannot take the best of your players when the players don't want to stay where you want to be. It's impossible in every job. I'm a journalist. I want to work in another. Do you work in the Guardian or what? Okay. I'm the Telegraph to make an offer. If you are happy in the Guardian, it's going to happen. So.
Last couple of guys will do one each, please, for Rob and Paul.
Hi, Pep. Akanji's your 5th summer signing. It's 6 if you count Alvarez as well. Usually it's been sort of...
Sorry?
Akanji's your 5th summer signing.
Oh, yeah.
6 if you count Alvarez. Usually in the summer it's been maybe 1 or 2 in. Did you sense something at the end of last season, even though you won the title, that it was the right time to refresh the squad in that way?
Yeah, but it happened because players leave. Otherwise, we will not sign maybe players. So sometimes it's a balance, you take it. If you feel they're going to leave, you cannot have 35 players. So it's happened. Sometimes it happens. Maybe this season we want to do this transfer, and maybe it cannot happen. So that's why sometimes we think everything strategy. We plan to do this. It's happened. It's happened. Because the other clubs want it, because new players come, the players who stay here want to leave, for many reasons.
Hi Pep, just on Calvin Phillips, when do you think he'll be ready to play, and is it frustrating for him and yourself to have such a talented player that you've invested a lot in?
Yeah, of course.
To have
It's frustrating for him and for me, and for us, yeah, definitely. Yeah, but last season struggled a little bit in injuries in Leeds and have a little problem, a muscular issue, but he to stop 10 days. Now for the shoulder, now, I don't know if the shoulder will stay all the time here or want to get out, get in again. So, yeah, this is what we wanted. Hopefully it's the last one and can start to, the dynamic in the training session, minutes in the games. Last game, for example, after 3-4-0, immediately Rodri out because not have a proper replacement. That moment was really good minutes from Calvin, to take the patterns, what we want to do and make a mistake to have analyze, say, look, in this situation, we have to solve it this way and that way. And seeing himself in our process, but unfortunately have been quite out. And yeah, the season is long, so... And of course, it's going to help us.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.